Well, I get this in my sphere with people that'll talk about lawsuits, because that's a big thing in the legal sphere, is to talk about lawsuits. And there's people out there, even lawyers, that won't read the complaint. And it's public, right? And like everybody can read this. Like, it's in English. Like, anybody, a non-lawyer can read it. And they won't even do that job. I'm like, you are an embarrassment. Like, at that point, yes, it's drama, because you haven't done the research, right? You haven't done any research at all. Yeah. You're just talking out of your ass, right? At that point, yes,
speaking of lawyers, I want to bring up one lawyer that blew my mind away with how inept they were, right? And far, we've gotten an apology from them. It was around the same, like...
Is this the Gerard guy?
It was the same Gerard situation. God. So this guy shits on us for apparently not listening to this one side committing, charity fraud in our definition and the definition of legal work. And when we were asking him, did you watch the hour-and-a-half call we had where the guy admitted to everything we were accusing him of? And they were like, no, we didn't. I'm like, so how is it that you as a lawyer refused to look at one of the most pivotal pieces of evidence? I'm like, last I checked, that's your job, is to look through every... If I had you as a lawyer, I would want to die. If I found out in a courtroom... Did you watch 50% of the evidence that's been out? No, you didn't read through it. Well,
is that important?
I guess I'm screwed.
Yeah. Oh, should I have done that? It's like, you have one job. You had one job. But lawyers are like any other profession. There's good ones and bad ones, right? And there's very competent lawyers out there. But there's also people that I'm frightened that they have a bar license. I'll say that too, right? There's both.
Yeah. I mean, and that's the thing about any profession
YouTube
too.
Lawyers also, I imagine that's a whole other breed.
It's a whole. It's the YouTube
somehow the degree gives you the ability to say lawyer reacts to Better Call Saul and get 1 million views. That.
Yeah.
It is what it is. It is what it is, and people should consider what persons do and what people have a background in, right? My background is in more corporate. I've done a lot of property, a lot of bonds, a lot of finance stuff. So I tend to try to stay looking at corporations, looking at, what corporations are doing, whether it's right or wrong, because that's my wheelhouse. And, when I see that, I tend to cover it, right? I've covered Disney, now I'm covering Niji Sanji, right? Typically it's focused on that. I can do courtroom stuff. I took those classes, but it's not my specialty. I was never a litigator. In fact, I screwed up if my client goes to court. Right? I have actually screwed up. Right? But that's just understanding what you're good at and what you're bad at. Right? And I think a lot of people on YouTube, especially, they try to flex that they are skilled in things which they are not. Right? Or they're an expert in things they're not. And I think it's really dishonest. And honestly, I don't have much taste for that.
Yeah, I mean, hope you don't use a highlighter effect in your videos, because
I do not.
That's good, because Legal Eagle has stole that from Illuminati a while back. The highlighter effect.
Yeah. It's really annoying. It's really annoying. He can go off and make his 98th Trump video and get 1 million views. It's fine.
Oh my god, the shade. The shade.
When I started out my career on YouTube, I was like, I'm going to be better than Legal and 100% less completely ridiculously biased, So no, that was one of my inspirations to get on. I'm like, this is the guy. Yeah, I think I'll be all right.